Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're in the Grossberg law offices, I think it is. Grossberg is here anyway, we're going to be speaking to him. Hopefully we're going to find out a little bit more about what's been going on, especially with this painting that's missing from the wall. But for now, let's just talk. Let's ask about today's trial. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, oh my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Okay, interesting. Your refusal? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Alright, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry, it's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. ... He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. There's got to be a link between him and White. There's got to be, hasn't there? So ask about Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Court a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting, that photo of Mr. White. Why wouldn't you defend Maya? Let's just ask about the painting, I think, because that's obviously some sort of link. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Court, Red White's office. ... So, you noticed? I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Yeah, and there's a massive, stained bit of wall where the sun's not been able to get to it. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are somehow connected. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information. He's blackmailing you. Your lovers. I mean, I don't think they're lovers, but I mean, I wonder what would happen if we said that. I feel like we shouldn't, but it's got to be that he's blackmailing him, right? It's got to be. I mean, we saved not long ago. Should we see what happens if we say lovers? We can always reload. I'm just curious to see what it will say. It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love. My boy, please! You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could... That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. ... Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it. They are lovers. No, we are not lovers. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Core is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. Oh, so it is blackmail. I mean, is it a case of, maybe he was just going to tell us no matter what we picked there then? Maybe we won't have to reload? Because it seems like he might be coming clean here. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs, yeah, that's right. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. Ah, so he must have been related to that, DL6, I'm guessing is a case? So, obviously, he must have done something wrong, or I don't know, breached an ethical barrier, something like that, and then White got information on that and used it to blackmail him, I guess. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Oh, yeah, okay, so actually I guess using the lovers thing was quite funny, but actually it didn't seem to affect anything. So, all right, let's ask about the DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. Okay. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit Oh, is this going to be something to do with Mia and Maya's mum? A medium. Her name was Missy. It is, yeah. Okay, so White's going to be. Did Maya mention White at the beginning? Because when we saw him, I recognised the name. I couldn't think where from, so maybe she did. Maybe this is all linked to something to do with the mum. Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. Yeah, that's right, okay. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Okay, what's the reason for the blackmail? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. So I'm guessing maybe White paid him a load of money for the information. And perhaps that's why he's got like such a rich office with like all this gold-plated stuff and the massive, expensive painting and all that. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. ... I see. ... White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. So... on the cutscene at the beginning of the case, I think we saw White commit the murder, right? I'm sure it was White, or somebody who looked like him. So maybe he found out that Mia's got all this information on him and wanted to silence her. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay, so I guess we're going back there then. Can we present him anything? Mia's autopsy report. Yeah, let's just present him some stuff. Sorry, my boy, I don't think I can help you with that. Okay, so he doesn't know about that. No, okay, can't help us with that. Does he know anything about the statue? No. The wiretap? No. He might not be able to help us with any of this stuff. But he might be able to... Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir, I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now. He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. Ah, man. I better give him back the photograph. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have showed him that. Ugh. Maybe we shouldn't have showed him that. Like, if we hadn't shown him the photo, would we have kept it? Ugh, okay. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. I'm hoping that's not going to come back to bite us. Do we want to reload? I mean, it's just a photo of White, right? It should be fine, I think. I hope. Alright, well, let's go back to the law offices then. I'm really hoping that we're not going to have needed that photo for something, but we'll see. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Okay, let's have another look. So we're looking for some sort of clues. Maybe the files? All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here, that's right. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? So it was DL6, right? So A to I? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. Hilarious. A, B, F. Misty Faye, that's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find out the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, he makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. Ah. Did White take something out of the file when he committed the murder? So Mia knew Grossberg. Interesting. Alright. Can we... Is there anything else? Let's have a look at the others. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Yeah, skim it. Why not? Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end of S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen... Oh, there's something. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Okay, so this is an article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Okay. Ah, we're done now, it says, but I kind of want to just see the last one, just to see if there was anything here. I'm guessing that that tip was on there, it means it wasn't. I know, W, white. The entire W section is missing, right, so he definitely stole files. Was it taken? I'm thinking definitely yes. So now the question is there anything else here? Don't think so. Okay, well, should we go back to Grossberg then? Okay, Grossberg. Can we show him what we found? This clipping? I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Oh, okay. Is that it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, I was expecting a bit more, to be honest. Fine. Fine. So we can go back to the detention centre, the hotel, or Blue Core. I'm not sure. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Alright, well, no point coming here. The hotel? The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da, money-making, money-making. I got the money-making blues. Oh my god. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Alright, so the bellboy is in the shower, or cleaning the shower. I mean, we've looked at this stuff before, but nice weather again today. I can see the Faye & Co. law offices. And we've literally looked at all of this, but I bought them 2 glasses. I better not touch them. The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. No, tell him what the bellboy would do to me. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I don't think there's anything else here. Right. So we've been to there. So I guess we're going back to Blue Core then? I mean, last time we were here we got punched. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Oh, we can ask him some things. I don't know whether he will actually say anything. I think we're past needing to talk about April, May. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Okay, so do we need to present that thing to him? Let's try it. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. ... He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You bribed him, you spied on him, you blackmailed him. Well, we know it's blackmail, right? So, you were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either, you were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wrong? I love that he calls us that. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right, or you're wrong? About what? Is this about us leaving, or? I guess this is about us leaving. I mean, we're not leaving, so he's wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... ... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. Oh. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to... is he going to try and pin it on us? He's going to try and pin it on us, isn't he? What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. I knew it. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Beep. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. Lovely. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth to defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers' association, you see. Of course he does. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, butts. Hairy butts. It's not us. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? No, didn't pay attention, did you? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Not back into custody, obviously, because we've never been in custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Oh, dear. I'm guessing this was supposed to happen. September the 8th, 3:37 PM, Detention Centre Visitors Room. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, guys, we are going to leave it there because we're out of time. It's taken a bit of turn, hasn't it? So, as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to our patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCom555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zoltes, and I'll see you next time.